The music comes from my heart and from my head. Coming from a programming background, getting into composing, I've always been sound-led rather than coming from School of Music and trying to learn sound design. It's really important that the sound drives the scene as well as the notes. It's not just about which notes you play, it's definitely about what they're played on, what is supporting them, how you got in and out of that moment. Once you get on that road and you've found what you feel is the heart of the film, then the melodies start to come.
Don't worry, we're gonna be just...
The collaboration with the director is probably the most paramount point of any film score. What you see on screen is the emotion that the director's pointed the actors towards. You're trying to fit in with all of those elements. Some cases you're driving it, some cases you're trying to hold back and not get in the way, and often it's somewhere in the middle. The initial start of a film, I really like to concentrate on the sound and the kind of soundscape for the whole movie. Deciding on how instrumentation is going to follow, whether it be live players, big band orchestra, whether it be soloists, or whether it just be done with myself playing, usually I will have a really good idea what I feel, and I'll present that to the director. The approach was to find something that led to the constant build of tension, playing less music, less notes, and still get the kind of hairs standing up. I work with John Thorne, he's a double bass player. I love working with him, and we do all kinds of crazy stuff. There's quite a key moment where a little air canister falls. Come up with a sound that kind of highlights that thing falling. We're both digging it straight away, really dissonant. So in the score, and on its own. Tapping and hitting of the double bass was used on a lot of the big hits underneath the drums to give us more of an acoustic feel to it rather than a great big taiko drum, which is quite standard to be used. That was really good fun doing that. We did that for quite a while. I don't actually read or write music, so I map all this out and play it, and then I work with my arranger to help translate that into a 50 piece in this case. We actually did 5 hours with 50 players in Prague, so it was really, really intense. The sound design is kind of filling it out really more sonically than anything else. What I've done is I've created this kind of bed of uncertain dissonance really, but played live, and it's quite nice that it's all done by live players in this instance and no samplers or anything like that. I really like using live players and manipulating them with computers and synthesizers. We can manipulate the sound in such a way that they help glue the score to the image. The underlining vibe of it can sound very organic, very emotive. We can infer that goodness is coming or the evil's been slaughtered just with tones and sound. And I find that just as exciting as writing a great melody. And I really love that side of film scoring.